State your name.
I, Dick Jeffrey,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
That I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same, and that I will obey the orders
to the same, and that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My name is James Lindley. I was in the Navy for 3.5 years.
Hi, my name is Rob Nye. I served in the United States Navy from 1994 to 1998.
My name is Bob Galliano. I served in the United States Navy.
My name is Aubrey Yancey, but I use the nickname Audie because Aubrey means Prince of Wales, so I dropped that back in the 1950s. I served 20 years in the Marine Corps, 1954 to 1974.
I served from January 1972 to January 1980. It was 4 years active duty and 4 years reserve duty. The highest rank I achieved is first class petty officer, but because it's a specialty rank, it was aviation electronics technician first class, which is E6 pay grade.
The highest rank I achieved was Petty Officer Third Class, E4. Most fond memories of my military experience would be one time we have a sister ship that's docked right in front of our ship. And after Liberty one night, I accidentally got on the wrong ship and I went all the way to the berthing and almost got into the wrong bunk until I noticed that all the guys around me were not my shipmates. And we had a good laugh. And I had to go to the right ship. It was a walk of shame.
When I was in the Navy, I was able to visit countries that I'd only heard about, like England and Scotland, France, the Panama Canal, and I went through the Panama Canal and went down to Chile.
My most fond memories of my military service was the camaraderie I had with the other men in my squadron, being able to fly in the E-2B Hawkeye, taking off and landing on the aircraft carriers. And the first cruise was during the Vietnam War, so we basically are like airborne air traffic control, vectoring the planes into North Vietnam and sending them home safely. We also intercepted Russian Bear bombers that tried to overfly our aircraft carrier.
Vietnam was the biggest factor in that. I just really learned to appreciate America and what we stood for and why I was there. And I felt it was an honor and a privilege to serve.
Well, you wear that flag on your sleeve every day, and there's telltale signs of the United States Navy everywhere. And when you're on a ship and you're out standing here serving your country, you just feel honored.
When I was a child, somewhere around 7 to 9, I was saved and baptized, but I also, after I got out of the Navy, I didn't have any records of it, so I wasn't sure. So I was baptized in the Baptist church in about 60.
I was Roman Catholic at the time, and I did attend Mass because I thought that was the faithful thing to do, but to be a Bible-believing Christian, I was not. Not until I met my wife, or the girl who became my wife, Vicky, and started going to church with her. And then I found out the separation between Roman Catholicism and true Bible-believing Christianity.
I didn't get saved till after I retired out of the Marine Corps in April of '74, and I didn't get saved until September of '75. So I had a respect for God, but I didn't know Him.
I've been to church, but I wouldn't say I was saved. And it showed in my military record that I was not saved.
I was a street fighter pretty much, and I was 38 years old when I got saved. This guy had beaten me pretty bad one night, and when it was all over, he told me I fought very well for a grandpa. And I looked at myself in the mirror the next morning and I said, "You better change your ways because you're beginning to look like a grandpa at the age of 38. And after that, I started visiting churches and finally found the church that preached the gospel, the Baptist church.
Being a Christian in the military didn't happen. I'm afraid I was pretty much a man of the world, a prodigal son.
I do believe it was an honor to serve my country. My dad served our country just after World War II and during the Korean War in the United States Marine Corps. My brother also served in the United States Marine Corps. It's something that I'm proud of. It's a tradition of my family and that I very much felt a part of, that it was something I needed to do.
It was an honor to serve my country. It was an honor, and I'm proud of it.
Do you have any stories you want to share? Like
Any stories?
Yeah, anyone?
You wouldn't want to hear them.
America is great because we had people who started the country as Christians, and it declined since then.
When I think about America, I think about the people that, fought for our country and the people that were there, who did a lot more than I did in the military. The heroes, the heroes that actually, shed blood for this country and made it what it is today.
God has a remnant, not only among the people, but in the government. I think that's the only thing that's keeping America afloat right now is the number of people who still are saved and even those some aren't saved, reverence God at least.
We feared God. As our founding fathers, they believed in Jesus Christ. They professed Jesus Christ through our laws and our law giving. But I fear greatly that our country is turning away from that godly heritage that we had. And you can see it in the military every day as they try to take God out of the military, take God out of our schools. And when we do that, we will no longer be God blessed.